No, that's what I'm saying. Like, you got, like, what's the issue, man?
The first 2 months
It's
of the
funny because it was
regular
like all the
season
49ers
down.
reached
What
out
the
to him,
final
but
two
it
bring
basically
us
has the
as
same
we're off in
pass
week
rush running
9.
game as number Floyd.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
Yeah, I don't think.
Here's the Pro Bowler, Christian McCaffrey. Up past the 30,
I also don't think fucking Salah would let him fucking cut over
about this
numbers.
Miami defense. And this unit very tough
Salah
to
probably
throw
would have
against.
been. I said Salah probably wouldn't let him cut all them people.
And I'm
He probably was like, man, all these niggas
trying to
gotta
really
go.
categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put...
The Dolphins get there this time and they bring him down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. But just 2 plays in, and Charles already their first sack defensively.
Yeah, how about that? That didn't take long, did it? And now they look at third down, and that's another time to try and go and get the quarterback, too.
And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long.
But they go into
here. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. After the turnover, it's Tua. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. This defense for the Niners, they were excellent a week ago in the victory over Arizona.
And every defensive team that we talk to, they spend a lot of time talking about creating turnovers. And anytime you get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really good performance. They exceeded that number.
Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down.
Strip that nigga Bosa.
They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
And we all know how talented this guy is who's calling the signals for him. But even the best in the game, they can struggle against a good, cohesive zone coverage. Can't find a gap in the secondary quick enough, and he ends up taking a sack.
21G, 21G. Hey. Number 2, ice jab.
In motion, Hill. Tua going to throw. Throw caught by Achane. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's a sharp throw right there on 3rd down. They're looking to get the first points of the game, and they certainly don't want to be on a field goal. So that's a nice job to get the hook up and set up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Oh, how about this on 1st and goal? I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. That really sets them back. A loss of 6. 1st down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Over the middle, that's caught by Schwartz. That catch good for 8, but still, it's 3rd and goal now.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Opa.
Now Tua. This is caught. Touchdown.
Hey, where the fuck did he score?
His 4th touchdown on the year. And the
Bro, This nigga's a whole yard out of the end zone.
The early turnover and converted into an
Oh,
opening
they're not
touchdown.
gonna review that. That is crazy.
Extra point right down the middle, and that makes the score 7-0.
Extender only works when you're on the run.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Here's 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 34. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. This running game so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week. And right now, we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
That sounds true.
He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Back to throw.
And this is like another fucking.
Here's another one intercepted. And the Dolphins
growing
are
pains of a rookie.
position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
No, so it's wide
Tough
fuck over.
adjustment to the NFL
Sell the ball to
season,
the guy.
His problem with turnovers is only exacerbated
So
by
yes,
his
he
early
threw a
showing
pick.
today.
Fuck.
That's a couple for him here in this first half, and he's cleared the double-digit mark for the
See if I'm
entire
doing a
season.
double coverage.
First
If I'm
down,
fucking
Miami
doing a
as
double
they get
coverage or
set to
something.
start the
Man.
drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10.
You said what?
They'll run. Here's Devon Achane. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. They'll come up 2nd and 7. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. You look at this Niner defense. They were excellent a week ago in the victory over Arizona.
And all defensive teams that I know talk
Like
about
fucking
creating
rocket science, that's a goddamn
turnovers,
question.
takeaways they call them. And anytime you can get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really, really good performance.
Who's that?
They exceeded that number in a big way.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. And
I know
now
who
a
Don
low
DeMarco
liner.
is.
I think he mishit him. Just a
Don
25-yard
DeMarco.
punt, not what he was hoping for by any stretch. And the Niners will go on offense 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
I like that one better than the fucking pit in the end zone. That's just stupid. Pit in the end zone.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Oh, yes.
A handoff, McCaffrey running right. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field, but his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
Someone had to draw the line.
2nd and 4. They'll roll him out right.
Yeah, this nigga been fucking bullshit. Nico.
Because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Get together, you fucking flying Hawaiians. Oh, you from Long Beach, ain't mine.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4
I don't like some
after that
Long Beach,
incompletion
yeah.
on 2nd down. He'll look to throw. Throw left side, McCaffrey.
Everybody can cross over it.
But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Can almost see inside his face mask there.
There's a downtown Carson, there's no uptown.
But it goes out of bounds, they keep it.
Someone came around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. And that is incomplete.
Well, when you was there, they were doing
too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and
yes,
get a great
I am,
break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Now a 2nd and 10. On play action, they'll throw. Sliding out of the pocket. That is caught.
Okay, Nico, that was nice. That was nice.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
That's what I was waiting for.
36 yards on the play. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. McCaffrey running up the middle. And here he'll get it down to the 7. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good 1st down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on 1st down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
When a drive goes this long, you have to give a lot of credit to the guys.
Out of all the people that know,
line is putting something together that allows them to continue to
if LT came out with an illegitimate kid, I would actually be surprised.
Fatigued on a long drive. Actually, a lot of times the reverse happens. They actually get energized because they're
like if it was like fucking Elijah or Tim.
And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. When we talk about defenders specifically,
if you had some chick from like Mexico or something, or Korea, say you had a kid, I wouldn't be surprised.
Because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try
especially how you like nothing bitches back then, nigga.
In the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that
I'm not saying that you do. I'm just saying like, I would not be surprised.
And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying,
who was second, huh?
Playing to just get out of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
It's got a little thickness to it.
On play action, here's Tua. He's going to rifle one deep left side. The guy's
This nigga just mossed my corner.
It's a good play there
Some
for
nigga named
Miami. 42 yards. And that last throw is going to keep him climbing that all-time passing yards leaderboard as he crosses the 25,000-yard mark now for his career.
You say you seen her again? No toast? Like,
Bob Greasy. That's 2 Hall of Famers, 2 Super Bowl winners, multiple Super Bowl winners. So he's getting up with the legends now. Congratulations.
The Dolphins sitting at 5-2 on the year, and they come in on a good run, winners of 5 of their last 7.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
2nd and 10. Hill going to go in motion right. Tua setting up shop to throw again. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
What would look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
That shit would be funny. Oh no, fuck up north.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Looking to pass. Tua. And going deep for Hill. Touchdown Dolphins. Tyreek Hill.
Freak ball.
Career touchdown
Freaky ball.
36. Tying it with Marshall Faulk for 7th on the all-time list. And the Dolphins have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0.
That's a cold foot. You know? She ain't go to the bathroom and shit that out? Fart that out?
The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. They'll set up to throw. Oh, wide open, complete. And he's going to be ridden out of bounds down inside the 25. A big 3rd down play there for the Niners. 48 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Under pressure and
I'm about to say, sitting this shit, then I might keep getting a kick return.
Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Bro, what the
Third time here in this half, it's
Nico,
intercepted.
I'm just begging you to fucking put the ball out there, man. Just put it on the tip of the fucking line.
So his struggle is just continuing here in the first
dang,
half, throwing the football. Charles now
put it
3
just right
interceptions.
And they don't feel like they're just great plays by the defense. There's a sense that maybe he's a little careless with the football now. So some of the great coaches in the past, you know what they've always said? I can't teach you, obviously, because you're not listening. So maybe the bench can teach you. He's got to be careful now. He might get pulled.
Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. From midfield, here's Tua. Throwing middle, and it's complete. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Tua sets up to pass it. Goes to the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Everything's going right here in this first half, and they've got a good lead. And part of that can be attributed to their success on third downs. This is another conversion here, and they can look to really open things up now with this first and goal.
Here's Tua. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
And down here, first and goal, if it's not there, don't force it. You've got at least 2, if not 3 more shots at it. So that's a wise move to get rid of it.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. Tua, a final shot before half. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Dolphins would extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-0. So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
49ers nothing.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Play action. Now it's Tua.
Bro, stop. Let this nigga throw the
release as this will be incomplete.
Play action is supposed to be used to slow down pressure, slow down blitzes. In this case, though, if it takes a little too long to develop, you got people right in your face.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm going forward. Could have been a fumble. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Running left, Achane. And only a couple there up to about the 23-yard line.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
And foreseeing completion on first down, then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Solo left side.
In motion, Hill. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. Pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the third quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. Stops short of the 25, but that second effort got him a couple extra. So the completion good for 7 there, and it'll be second down.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
And he's got his big wide receiver complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And the throw and the catch were just fine, but against zone coverage when you run a drag route, what you're hoping for is he makes the catch and makes someone miss, and they don't there. Very difficult route to run when everyone has their eyes back towards the quarterback and they're able to see the route develop.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
2nd and 9. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he's heating up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16. Now keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top 5 rush defense.
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally with the run. At least show them the hint of a run before you decide to throw the football.
A 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points.
What the fuck kind of drop back was that?
Daniil Hunter, he's the one who gets in there.
This nigga
brings him
bounced
down
back
to the
and
ground.
switched or some shit. What the fuck was that?
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle, and the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. Well, whatever was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin this second half.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum. Gives you something to build on for your next possession.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Get set. Corner, long. Get on.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. That one complete to Hill. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. A good down to possibly take a shot. And, in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on 2nd and inches. Tua going to throw. He'll get it once more into the hands of Hill. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful you're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
That one goes for 24 yards. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
All right, come on. 20 TX. Solo left Zion.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
Good coverage yet again down here by the goal line. Everyone's blanketed, and he's forced to throw it away and try and come up with something on 3rd down.
Tua now, 3rd and goal. Touchdown! Anthony Schwartz, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. A partner, he has carried them in this ball game throwing the football. All 4 touchdowns through the air. And that's really helped them get this nice lead.
And I know it's a team game, but right now, he is truly the focal point. Every touchdown his team has so far has been the result of his arm. How about him throwing it downfield, creating big plays? I don't know how you slow him down unless you can make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
They go play action here on first down. To the sideline and incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A gain there of 21 yards. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. Escaping the pressure right. Here's a diving catch right side. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
And with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
But we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants his lead to stay right where it is.
Now he steps away. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Can't fire the ball thing. So how the hell can you differentiate the palm with the naked eye?
Continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Back to throw again.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Fucking Aziz. So like my buyers be ready would have been Aziz.
Going backwards.
I mean, he was cool with y'all, but
4-yard line.
A loss of 2 there. 2nd down.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Christian McCaffrey
from 4 yards out.
And the Niners are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter.
Coaches must really like to see that from the quarterback because he's had the interceptions in this game, but they're able to connect on the touchdown pass.
And teammates love to see that because they know that they miss blocks during a game, but they come back and make them later on. They miss tackles, right? They miss making plays, but the spotlight is magnified on your quarterback. And when he stands up to the pressure and comes back and throws a touchdown pass after throwing some picks earlier, they feel great about that guy.
And likewise for him personally, as a rookie quarterback, has to give him more confidence. And the Dolphins are going to recover. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Well, the incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been very good. 5 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Now Tua. Buying time to his left.
Actually, I saw those are boyfriend activities.
That's going to be incomplete.
Well, no surprise there. He was looking for one of his favorite targets again as soon as he left the pocket. But the coverage was good downfield. They got right to the receiver and helped prevent that completion.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. Step.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down, and the 49ers are going to get the football back. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Their mini two-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes.
Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
Guys with his talent in the pocket aren't supposed to be getting hit like this. And you know an intense conversation with the offensive line is going to occur after this one. Might not be from him, but the offensive line coach will have plenty to say about this game.
And that's caught inside the 30. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
Ricky Pearsall.
65 yards.
And the 49ers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Now the 49ers electing to leave the offense out there and go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. Escapes the sack. Flush to his right. And this one
Ricky.
incomplete.
Oh, Ricky, just stay there.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line.
Hill going to go in motion right.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
And the Niners are right back in this football game.
Now with that interception, you feel like we got a ball game again. Remember, 2-score contest and still time left here in the 4th.
And in the old days, not too long gone either, throwing the ball here would have been an absolute no-no. But the way the game's played now, throwing it makes sense. You just have to be careful when you put it in the air.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw.
They got Glock with the switch.
Connects with Kittle underneath. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Short play like that in this situation this late, that's a win for the defense.
No doubt. I remember something Coach Madden used to talk about all the time. Sometimes you can't just take what the defense gives you. You have to take what you need. And in this case, the offense is taking what the defense is giving them, not what they need.
Come on. I shouldn't have did that.
And that should do it.
Derek Stingley picks it. Now he's loose down the left sideline.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown.
Narvison now for the extra point.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
That just has 6 points. Who the fuck is that?
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. Back to throw now on first down. Oh, hit as
y'all don't do that.
There, incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to be a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. Dancing to his left.
This nigga Kittle.
Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 40. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
25 yards that time.
Those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th. But a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where, as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution, even though the scoreboard is going against you. You want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions.
Things
just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Eluding the pressure. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Who the freak balls in here?
A 5-yard touchdown. And the Niners get a bit closer.
I knew I shouldn't have threw that fucking
Charles,
pass,
that's a pretty good response from a rookie quarterback. He's had his struggles in this game, including the interception on the last drive, but there he takes him down the field and puts it in the end zone.
I agree with everything you just said right there, and there's a silver lining to all of this, his resiliency. Because let's face it, when things are going bad and you're a youngster, they often continue to go bad. But in his mind and his actions, he said this stops right here. And how about the positive play he just turned in?
And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick.
Oh, too hard, too hard.
And the Dolphins are indeed going to get this, and that should all but do it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. That one looks like he'll throw here.
Yeah, he will find the
this man short.
It's kind of fun and got fucking lost by him.
This one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
And if it wasn't over before, it is now. Looking for that one final first down. They got it and then some. If they play things